Ladies and gentlemen, the opening ceremony for the special exhibition, Odysseys of Art, Masterpieces Collected by the Princess of Liechtenstein, is about to begin. 各位來賓，藝苑尋珍列支敦士登王室收藏名品特別展覽開幕典禮即將開始。To the Hong Kong Palace Museum, Hong Kong's newest cultural landmark, to celebrate the opening of the special exhibition Odysseys of Art, Masterpieces Collected by the Princess of Liechtenstein. 各位來賓，好歡迎大家來臨香港故宮文化博物館參加藝苑尋珍列支敦士登王室收藏名品開幕典禮。Odysseys of Art, Masterpieces Collected by the Princess of Liechtenstein is jointly presented by the Hong Kong Palace Museum and the world-renowned Liechtenstein Princely Collections with LGT Private Banking as the principal sponsor. It is the first time the princely collections of Liechtenstein in Europe are displayed in Hong Kong, showcasing over 120 priceless treasures from over 30,000 works in the princely collections. It articulates the museum's vision and mission of advancing dialogue among world civilizations, reinforcing Hong Kong's positioning as the center of cultural exchange between China and the rest of the world. 藝苑尋珍展覽係由列支敦士登王室收藏同香港故宮文化博物館共同策劃嘅。喺3萬件皇室嘅珍藏裏面，好精心咁挑選咗超過120多件藝術珍品展出，凸顯出博物館嘅願景同埋使命，促進世界文明之間嘅對話，鞏固香港作為中外文化交流中心嘅地位。Today, we are very honored to have the Honorable John Lee, Chief Executive of Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, and two very special guests, specially flown in from Liechtenstein. His Serene Highness, Prince Hans Adam II, reigning Prince of the House of Liechtenstein and Head of State of the Principality of Liechtenstein, and Her Serene Highness, Princess Aldehyde, Board Member of LGT Private Banking, joining us here. May I now invite the Honorable John Lee to give his speech. Mr. Lee, please. 首先，我哋敦請李家超先生致辭，有請。
Your Serene Highnesses, Mr. Henry Lima, Dr. Johann Krafner, Mr. Henry Tang, Ms. Winnie Tam, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It gives me great pleasure to officiate at the opening ceremony of the exhibition Odysseys of Art, Masterpieces Collected by the Princess of Liechtenstein. First of all, allow me to extend my warmest welcome to His Serene Highness, Prince Hans Adam II, and Her Serene Highness, Princess Aldehyde, who are here with us today in Hong Kong to grace the opening of this important exhibition. This is the first time the Liechtenstein princely collections are displayed in Hong Kong after its successful tours at the National Museum of China in Beijing and other major museums around the world. With over 120 pieces of priceless treasures in this exhibition, including paintings, tapestries, and sculptures, art lovers can enjoy a visual and cultural feast here at the Hong Kong Palace Museum. The Liechtenstein princes have ushered in a golden age of art patronage and collection since the 17th century and assembled one of the most important private art collections in the world. Around the same time, art flourished in China. Many of the national treasures in the Forbidden City, dating back to the Qing dynasty, are displayed here at the Hong Kong Palace Museum. With the support of the Palace Museum in Beijing, this remarkable building is not only the latest world-class addition to our blossoming West Kowloon Cultural District, but also the ideal ground for meaningful dialogue between China and the world in arts and culture. A fact no less accentuated by the showcase of the stunning artwork collection of the Princess of Liechtenstein. The exhibition is staged at the most fitting juncture as Hong Kong embarks on its new mission to develop into an East-West Center for International Cultural Exchange, a positioning supported by the National 14th Five-Year Plan. In my policy address delivered last month, I announced new measures to expedite Hong Kong's transformation into an arts and cultural hub connecting China with all parts of the world. We will launch a new 10-year development blueprint on arts and cultural infrastructure facilities and set up a new fund to support the hosting of arts and cultural mega events in Hong Kong. We will also expand our support to our young artists and budding art groups. No doubt, we will also continue to seize upon the unique strengths of the West Kowloon Cultural District in showcasing Hong Kong's thriving ecosystem in the creative sector. We endeavor to foster the exchange across civilizations and tell the captivating stories of Hong Kong and our motherland in the global arena. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the organizer of the exhibition, the prestigious Liechtenstein Princely Collection, and the exhibition's principal sponsor, LGT Private Banking. Their generous loans and sponsorship, as well as their confidence in Hong Kong, have made this important exhibition possible. And you have enabled art lovers in Hong Kong to appreciate these masterpieces without traveling. Last but not least, may I wish everybody good health and the exhibition great success. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lee. May I now invite Her Serene Highness, Princess Aldehyde, Board Member of LGT Private Banking, to the stage to say a few words. 我哋而家敦請 LGT 皇家銀行私人銀行董事會成員亞德海德公主致辭。
Mr. John Lee, the Honorable Chief Executive of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, His Serene Highness, Reigning Prince of the House of Liechtenstein and Head of State of Liechtenstein, Mr. Kevin Young, Secretary of Culture, Sports and Tourism, representatives of the Hong Kong SAR government, board members and management of the West Kowloon Cultural District and the Hong Kong Palace Museum, management of LGT Private Banking Hong Kong, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On behalf of the princely family of Liechtenstein, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to this exhibition opening, Odysseys of Arts, Masterpieces Collected by the Princes of Liechtenstein. Thank you for joining us in inaugurating this exhibition. We are honored to have the support of the Hong Kong government to jointly present our family's private art collection with the Hong Kong Palace Museum to the people of Hong Kong and visitors from around the region. Thank you, Mr. John Lee. We hope this landmark exhibition, which showcases the unique early cultural exchanges across East and West, continue to foster mutual understanding and dialogue across cultures and generations. The Princes of Liechtenstein have a long-standing passion for art. We bought our first Rubens in 1643, and we have been collecting masterpieces for more than 500 years. The collections now reside in our family's garden palace in Vienna. The princely collection represents the family's generational values of tradition, high-quality investment, conservation, and sharing of values as passionate art collectors and patrons. Each reigning prince contributed to expanding and enriching the 400-year-old collections according to his tastes. Today, we continue to grow the collection with an active acquisition policy. Since 1705, my family has shared important works from the princely collections on loan in exhibitions at some of the world's most prestigious museums. As such, we're delighted to present the first international exhibition at the exquisite Hong Kong Palace Museum, focusing on the history of collecting in the princely house of Liechtenstein. The collections are an important part of the princely family's entrepreneurial portfolio, which includes vineyards, forestry and agricultural companies, and LGT Private Banking, a leading international private bank with offices across Asia Pacific. Banking and collection have very much in common. In the financial sector, quality and tradition are now more sought after than ever, which is one of the reasons the princely families and our collections are LGT Private Banking's best ambassadors. They embody the bank's traditional values, long-term thinking, stability, and sustainable investments. In today's fast-paced and crisis-ridden world, it has become especially important to think in terms of generations when collecting and investing. And in both cases, when making weighty decisions to buy or not to buy, you need trusted, reliable partners with proven expertise. The centuries of success enjoyed by the princely family are testimony to the benefits of our philosophy. LGT Private Banking is honored to be the principal sponsor in supporting the reopening of Hong Kong to the world with this exceptional and unique cultural exchange across continents shown here for the first time. We also give special thanks to the Hong Kong Palace Museum for their vision and unwavering support in overcoming the COVID pandemic challenges to present this historically important showcase so that the people of Hong Kong can experience these magnificent changes. In closing, I wish you a rich and wonderful experience at this exhibition. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Highness. Please remain on stage for our officiating ceremony. May I now invite the following officiating guests to come on stage for the ribbon cutting ceremony. They are the Honorable John Lee, Chief Executive of Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, His Serene Highness, Prince Hans Adam II, reigning Prince of the House of Liechtenstein and Head of State of the Principality of Liechtenstein. The Honorable Kevin Yeung, Secretary for Culture, Sports and Tourism, the Hong Kong SAR Government. The Honorable Henry Tang, Chairman of the West Kowloon Cultural District Authority Board. Ms. Winnie Tam, Chairman of the Hong Kong Palace Museum Board. Dr. Henry Lima, Chief Executive Officer, LGT Private Banking, Asia Pacific, Chairman of the Executive Board Asia Pacific and Honorary Consul, Liechtenstein. Dr. Johann Kravner, Director of the Princely Collections. Mrs. Betty Fung, Chief Executive Officer of the West Kowloon Cultural District Authority. And last but not least, Dr. Louis Ng, Museum Director of Hong Kong Palace Museum. So we'll now have a group photo before the ribbon cutting ceremony. Okay, so now let's have a group photo. Please look at the cameras in the middle before we do the ribbon cutting ceremony. Okay, and now we've come to the ribbon cutting ceremony. I'll do a countdown from 3 to 1. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. And you may now take your mask off. Thank you. One more photo. Any last shots? Thank you very much. And you may now put your mask back on. Thank you. The Princes of Liechtenstein have been passionate art collectors for